thought of why dumb people are more successful than smart people, I've actually sat down and said, why on earth are the most intrusive, silly people winning? Why do they just make it happen? Why do they land these things? Why does it work out? Well, meanwhile, smart people are still thinking, are still writing, are still plotting, are still double checking, are still editing. I definitely land the category of paralysis analysis, where I did not do enough. Just do the first thing that you thought of, that first idea, did you do it? Did you commit enough time to be crazy with it? I think that's why dumb people just conquered the world. They dare to dream, they dare to do it. They got the audacity to just be like, let me just try. Meanwhile, smart people, we're thinking ourselves into a corner and into fear. And unfortunately, we think so well that we think ourselves into all the reasons why it would not work out. And they're very logical, trust me. But dumb people, they don't even allow that. They don't allow that voice. The minute they think they have an idea, they think they just created sliced bread. They think, yo, I just found the cure. That's how they think. And they will not allow their mind to enter the depths of all the possibilities of all the antagonism they will receive. They just keep going head on straight like a Red Bull. And I believe that if smart people had a fraction of the energy and the mindset that dumb people have of just doing things, I feel like we'd have a little bit of more equality in the world, the equity of people who are well thought out thinkers being well thought out thinkers that do what they well think out, if you're catching my drift. And I actually read the Bible of dumb people. I watch them and observe them to see what I can learn from them, because the fruits are just not fruiting. I have all these ideas, but I had nothing to show for it. Yet dumb people, they have one idea and they try it 50 times and one of it lands. I have 50 ideas and I've not done even either 50 of them or even maybe 10. There's a huge gap there. And if we just had the energy and the mindset of going, hey, I have this, let me go with it. Allow that list in your mind to be ticked off. Otherwise, we get overwhelmed by that list. I think that it's not just analysis paralysis of how on earth are you gonna make that idea pop up, but it's just that you get all these dreams and then they get overwhelming and it looks like it's too big of a mountain to climb. You've barely you've barely bit through even one bite and it's already overwhelming. Yet dumb people, they kind of take one thought, pursue it, that doesn't work, take another one. It really is simple. I actually am quite impressed and admire it and have been trying to adopt it, kind of like playing Jenga. Use that one block at a time. Do not let it stockpile, otherwise it just looks messy. How on earth am I going to organize that? I just think that if smart people partnered with the energy that dumb people had, we'd have so many beautiful things happening around us. And I could speak for myself as well. And to dumbify it a little bit, simplify it, don't think too hard on it, pursue it. Actually, let the idea come alive to see if it works before you try to think about how it might not work. You don't know that. You only know that once you actually put it out into the world, once you actually see it happen. And I can speak for myself. I would get analysis paralysis because I would not know what to do next with that idea. But you only know what to do next after you commit one action, because something happens in life. Someone reacts a certain way, someone says something about it, and it puts up something else that you can continue on next. So you will never take a step forward unless you take a step forward, and so on, like a domino effect. So there is nothing that will actually come out of writing a novel of your idea and never producing much about it, and we never get to see it. And you sitting there going, but I'm so smart. We don't know that. Show us how smart you are. Do something with your smartness. Be a little dumb with it. Yeah, we're gonna be a little bit dumb.